Right, we're below the Poltergeist castle caverns. We're in bad shape, but I'm in perfect shape, so basically have no loss of power really. Shadow Fiend! Bodak.
Step with me, come on. Follow along.
Yes, I can accomplish this
I'm
task.
basically going to try to see if I can
Hold
avoid
this
fighting
spot
the
like it
shadow.
was home.
That's the biggest
Yes,
problem,
I
because
can
the
accomplish
attribute
this task.
negatives it causes. Now it's too... I'm going to knock that shit to its ass.
To your weapons, and don't let up. Attack! Yeah!
My injuries are taxing my strength. Please, heal me at once.
Right, not bad at all. Another Bodak teeth for us. Although I don't think it matters. One is probably as good as it really need. Okay, loser. Not a light.
Hold this spot like it was home.
Yes, I can accomplish this task.
We'll definitely return to that. I think we must. I want to see what's in this minor room. It's been cleared mostly already. Ooh, a skeletal maid. An extra room with some enemies. Fair enough. Need the shadow. It's a Bodak. Hello, Mr. Fiend. Ooh, yeah. This doesn't work here.
Attack!
Still, that went perfectly.
Like it was
He got a single attack to try his touch attack before we killed him. And he had a terrible roll. So more than likely we would die normally. No point going in expertise mode. He can't do enough damage through normal attack means. He has the death ray and that's it. Wonder if the statues serve a purpose. They seem to be intersecting that section. Worth testing out. No. Darkness thickens. Whatever lives here likes the dark. I mean the vampire.
Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
I need someone to unlock these and spot for traps. Only one door we can enter without their help.
That I cannot do.
Okay. Also noticeable that it's a vampire. That's a vampire. That's a vampire. That's a vampire. Might as well load now. There's no way I can protect those two. There's the light though again. One small section of light, so if we lure them there, we will have to get these guys out of the way. I mean, totally out of the way. They cannot take part in fighting. Even at perfect health, they would likely cause me more trouble than the egg, so... a sin down might be the exception, because in this case, fireballs thrown about would do a lot of good for us. Let's try the more vampires in the sunlight first. Ooh, maybe they will refuse to come there if the light is on. Seems reasonable. I mean, that would be suicidal if they didn't even bother. I'm not worried about fighting them, I'm worried about level drain. I can't recover from that. Well, basic idea works just fine. We can kill vampires without actually having to fight them.
Let's have a...
Once more. I'm not sure if level drain would have really been a problem because they used weapons to fight me. So, who knows? But, is that enough to kill them? Because it might be because I didn't actually just beat the shit out of them, I used sunlight to burn them. But if you just fight them, you might have to destroy the caverns too.
Time for a bit of the game.
Don't particularly want to take too many chances with this one. Is if there's a vampire suddenly appearing. Ooh, okay. Vampire coffin destroyed, 400 XP. Don't want to take the chance of them appearing later. A Witch Lord? Creature of unknown type. Could this be the one referred to as the Witch Lord? I mean, who referred anyone as the Witch Lord? I don't know. It doesn't have a regeneration, but it has everything else. Definitely undead of some sort. Looks like an invisibility spell. Can we go to these alternative places? This looks very similar to the room there. Yeah, Vampire Lord, I suppose. A portal. Well, this is going to be wonderful.
This is a bit of a strain.
I'm more or less just interested in looking around now. It's a high-level mage of some sort. Zulkir's Faith. It's a restoration. Normal restoration, mass haste, true seeing, so we can recover from level drain. And we'll talk to the gnome. Hopefully he can either aid against that creature or tell what the hell is going on. Milda's note. A quick scan of this note reveals it to be from the merchant Imelda, Lord Hawkling's business partner. Vallejo will pay dearly for all of the goods he has stolen from me with his piracy, and for the deaths of my crewmen. I don't care who you work for or how you do it, but I want Vallejo to suffer as I have suffered. Prepare to pay 500 golden lions for every farm of Vallejo's that is destroyed. That's the exit portal. Hello, Mr. Gnome. Who are you? Yes, master. Yeah, I'm not your master. Oh, who is that? I do not recognize your voice. Damn this blindness. WCoC. What is it that you want? Did the Witch Lord send you? Or was it Imelda? Neither. Then why did you come? Does the Witch Lord know you are here? He knows. Tell me what you want then. Give me something. Oh, I understand. I may be blind, but I'm not stupid. You are not Imelda, and the Witch Lord has not sent you, has he? I've already defeated the Witch Lord. I can go where I like. The Witch Lord is defeated, then does that mean I'm free? Sure. Answer some questions first. What is it? What is it that you do? No, tell me about the Witch Lord. I have always hated the Witch Lord, although I have never seen him. I would always feel his evil and smell his evil. I just want to be free from him and this place. What exactly is it you do here? I'm a secretary, I suppose, if you can call it that. I look after the gold and belongings of the Witch Lord, or at least I account for them. I handle the pay of the troops, and for our agents, the hobgoblins cannot be trusted, and the undead are not for this sort of task, so it is left to me. I bet there are a few secrets you could tell me about the Witch Lord, eh? It's true that he has a secret treasury in this very room. I hear him open it sometimes, but being blind has stopped me ever finding it. What can you tell me about something called the Wyvern Crown? I'm not sure where these questions are coming from, because I certainly haven't. This is not anything of interest to me, or my character rather. So, not much. It is some ancient artifact that the Witch Lord is searching for. Other than that, there is little I can add. I have a talent with my hands, though. If an item is placed in them, I can feel the power within it. If I touched this crown, doubtless I would be able to tell you more about it. Can you identify quickly? Easily enough. Just let me touch the object you desire identified. There's nothing. Yep. I've decided what to do with you. Yeah, you're free to go. Oh, at last. Do you need help getting out of the fort? No, I may be blind, but I am familiar with the fort and the forest beyond. At least as far as Morven. I will head there. How could there be a secret treasury here? In this room, there isn't that much you can interact with. Some guys very basic. Right. I'll have fighting with you. More importantly, a couple of footlockers, couple of torches, that's about it, and the cauldron. And the cauldron shines a little bit suspiciously. But I think if we can get the full group here, we might be able to figure out something. Remove fear, remove disease, Spellbook. A book of assorted scrolls and spells. 15 charges. Less cool touch, lesser dispel. 5 charges per use. Very low level crap. My initial thought would be that the torches and their use is somehow tied to the secret treasury. There isn't a lot of room here. Maybe from this section or the library section. I'm just thinking how the secret treasury would function in practical terms. It's not a... It has to be located in certain places if it's a separate area I can enter. No, that changes everything. Haste? Don't want to go there when he's hasted. Already suffer from the strength negatives. I can get rid of that, but sort of, I'm afraid he'll just drain me more.
Time for a bit of the game.
Hellhounds are not really a problem. The problem is that they're now in the same room. So they'll act as a distraction. I can't ignore them because I can't quickly take on the Witch King. We need to get rid of them now. Can't see me. Quite sure what he did. He's running low on spells though. This is level 1, level 0 crap that he's throwing my way. He doesn't seem to be moving from his current location anywhere. That's something I'll find more suspicious. He is a caster though, so it's hard to say. Negative energy attacks. We do knockdowns. He doesn't give a shit about that. The waste of effort. He's not that good of a fighter. He's used up his good spells, so he's lost this. It'll take a little bit of a while before I start doing damage. Should end fairly quickly at this point. He has a lot of defenses. I mean, this is the second physical defense I'm wearing down. First one blocked all damage, the second one blocks a little bit of damage. 5 points remaining. Once that drops, he'll go down very quickly. 15 points remaining. 10. Purple dice rolls. Right. 5 remaining. One more hit and his physical defenses are gone. Right, now he'll go down quickly. The damage should increase substantially. He's not that hard to hit, I'm just rolling badly. Wait, I beseech thee. I'm not thine enemy. Why hast thou come to slay me? You are evil and deserve death. I am not thine enemy. I'm the slave only, not the master. Everything I do, I am forced to do by him. Even the slaves thou hast encountered are his, not mine. Who is your master? My master is Wyvern Vapor, the Mist Dragon. He dwells in his castle upon Lake Wyvern Water. Everything that I do at his command. I do not do it willingly. Oh no. But my master is powerful, too powerful for me. But you're still evil as fuck. So why wouldn't I be you? Where do I find this Wyvern Vapor? Wyvern Vapor dwells in an ancient castle on a spit of land on the eastern side of Lake Wyvern Water. It is an area that is largely uninhabited, but for some fishermen who scrape a miserable living along the lake shore under the eyes of the dragon. Okay. Is the Wyvern Vapor behind the ships that disappear on the lake? My master is behind many things. The destruction of the farms along the Hollow Forest border, the raids on the ancient barrows, and the piracy upon the lake itself. Though they may seem random deeds of evil, my master is calculating in his methods, and all are aimed at finding the crown he calls the Wyvern Crown. I am compelled to do his bidding and raid the barrows along the forest edge. I am not his only servant, oh no. He has one far more willing than I. Why would Wyvern Vapor attack the ships? The merchants that the Cormyreans call a Vallejo is his most favored lieutenant. It is Vallejo that attacks the ships upon Lake Wyvern Water. Oh yes, he has Lord Hogling fooled as Vallejo. He hides his pirate ships within Wyvern Vapor's castle, safe beyond any enemy. Then, when the mist is upon the lake, he attacks the ships of the other merchants, including that of Imelda, Hogling's own business partner. Dost thou know what he does with the goods he seizes, the ivory and the gold? Why, he uses it to buy the farmers from the very man he has bankrupted, Lord Hogling. Then, from the safety of the farms, his men search the nearby barrows, thus completing his bargain with my master. It is a foul bargain, is it not? But then Valeto's heart is as black as my master's. He is not a slave as I, but a willing servant. Why? No. Why are you destroying farms along the forest edge? I may look hideous to thee, but my heart is not evil. My master is a cruel master, and he is served by cruel servants. Minions that he makes me use are black and evil creatures. The farms are not their targets, but it is their nature to destroy and ravage whatever they find. Yes, this super evil guy who has blind servants who know he's evil and who attacked me for the moment he saw me is now trying to sort of deflect responsibility from himself. I'm gonna kill the Witch Lord if I can. Yeah, I think you attacked the farms deliberately. No, my master bids me send his minions forth to raid the barrows that ring the forest to seek an ancient artifact. A crown he calls the Wyvern Crown. In doing so, these desperate creatures destroy the farms of Cormyr and slay those who live in them. I know nothing about this crown, but my cruel master makes me search for it in the barrows, so I send his minions forth to bring back any crown they find, whether it truly exists or not. I do what I am bid. Vallejo asked about crowns too when I came out of the barrows. That's the biggest piece of evidence we have that what he's saying about Vallejo at least is likely accurate. Also, his ships aren't getting attacked by pirates on the lake. Yeah, there's no way the Witch Lord could have known that Vallejo was so interested about headpieces. So at least he's very likely searching for the Wyvern Crown indeed. I'm compelled to do his bidding. Thou must believe me. My master is far more powerful than I. I'm but an ancient bones and long for the peace of oblivion. Anything more? Oh, I have told everything that I know. I ask for thy mercy. No, I don't think so. Mortal, thy weapon cannot slay me. Surrender your life. Maybe so, maybe so. Why is there a guy with a sling here? I mean, it could be a coincidence.
And don't let up! Attack!
3 light pillars. Right, we have to get to the secret treasury somehow. Okay, shit for brains. Start scanning for any secrets. It's either one of the obvious things or it is a hidden door.
I believe there is a secret to uncover here. Let us go slowly and search all around. I believe there is a secret to uncover here. Let us go slowly and search all
Yeah,
around.
she knows it too. But, how all around do we need to search? It's somewhere in this area. The thing is, I'm not sure how could I search it any better. The reactions come in this area.
I believe there is a secret to uncover here. Let us go slowly and search all around. I believe there is a secret to uncover here. Let us go slowly and search all around.
Time for a bit of a game.
Okay, there's a secret in this area, but is it even something I can spot or not? Okay, why aren't you spotting?
I believe there is a secret to uncover here. Let us go slowly and search all around.
We'll go slowly around these other rooms too. That's definitely the area where the reactions come from. Also the area where I suspected one of the likeliest places to contain any kind of secret, because that's a place where there's a room for a secret room at the edge there. Is there a way to increase my spotting capabilities temporarily? Might have enough skill.
I believe there is a secret to uncover here. Let us go slowly and search all around.
But it could still take a lot of time before we basically spot it, because there are secret dice rolls. I don't always see them. But we could be in the correct spot, but not be able to spot it, simply because if it fails initially, it'll take a long time before you can try again sometimes. It might be a good place for us to rest. Right, we'll go to the location where we hear Placinda say that there's a secret here. We'll level up and rest.
Well, have a look here.
Probably traps. Although it was fairly well hidden.
To your weapons, and
Or maybe
don't let
not.
up.
But they're not even locked. Monies. More monies. Additional monies. Probably at least +2 deflection ring. I feel like I could have identified +1 ring. Jars of money. Money jar. It's not a lot of money, but still. Moonstone mask. Listen, search, spot, concentration, dark vision. Yes, this is very nice. I'll take it. So we need to spot secrets in the future. That should be a much easier task. Cold stone. This is probably a crafting tool for specialty effects on a weapon. Right, that went well. Level up first. What can we still level up? Humbling. But do I want humbling? I think search might not be a horrible idea because, for example, here it took a long time to find this particular secret. Riding is another one. Because we need to use horses for the simple reason that'll make traveling faster. At the same time, I don't really want to ride the fight on horseback. Discipline could also be very useful against a dragon if the fight ends up with that. With that in mind, yeah, because disarms, cold shot, knockdowns at the very least are very predictable, and if I get knocked down, it's all over for me. Getting knocked down once or twice isn't that bad, but on a regular basis, it's pretty goddamn bad. Brute critical longsword. We're going to make the magical weapon custom magical weapon. It'll be a long sword. We have a lot of focus on it, we have specialization, we have improved critical threat range, and it would be much better than a plus one katana anyway. Hopefully the attribute losses will heal on their own. That way I'll be left with lesser restoration scroll and a restoration scroll. Right, mobility is a little bit shit, but can't be helped. Additional bags of holding might be nice. At the same time, if we're going to go after the dragon, I don't think there's anything after that. It would be a fairly good ending to this adventure. Like an actual ending. Let's go take another look here. There's a dying thief.
Hello there!
Oh, please heal me. Okay. I judge that this man is a thief after our horses. The horse kicked me. I didn't touch it. Please heal me. Tell me where you came from. It's not far from here. Just through the trees to the south bank. There's a gap that leads to a path. They never knew we was here. Used to prey on him regular like. The thief dies. Gather your horses and follow the thieves' directions. Or these then. Yeah, you two wait here while I'll go and kill everyone.
I can accomplish this task.
They don't have mages, they have no hope. Yeah, it's just thieves and ambushers. rubbish.
Time for a bit of the game.
You will rot here! Rot!
Yeah, gonna just take their hits. Critical hits, critical hits, critical hits.
To your weapons.
They're not that good of a fighter, they're just very lucky on dice rolls. The horse is great. What are you casting against? Ah. Polter cloth. Right. Pretty much regular thieves. Good amulet. Not sure what it actually does, but I can't identify it, so it has to be good. Anything else? You probably would have found your horses here.
Well met.
Hail and well. Hail and well.
Horse is too far away. You couldn't take those 2 goddamn steps on your own. Yeah, we're still over encumbered, but we are moving at a faster pace than walking. Right, more or less things went fairly well. We have enough equipment and combat power now that outside of exceptional enemies like a dragon, I don't think we have any real concerns anymore. And since I know more or less what we are up against now, I can make preparations. Our biggest problems are fear and lack of buffs. Maybe a certain type of heals, but we don't really want to. If we're going to heal in a fight against dragon, we need full heals. Nothing else will matter. Town Gate, Hawkland Castle. What is the next area? Not sure why we would want to come back here. At the same time, it's not much of a problem if we do. Let's see if there's anything here. Has anything changed? Thunderstone Town Gate. We need to report to Hawkling, but really what we need to do now is management. Identify the crap, sell the excess crap, think about what we want. It might be worthwhile to equip the sidekicks with something. That said, I don't see Edgar being useful, Lucinda neither really. I mean, he's... Edgar is just fine. But he would need a really big equipment change to be all that useful, compared to me, for example. And I don't think I can afford it. There's one good shop in the entire city and it's so expensive that I'm not gonna buy anything from that.
Yes!
What do we really want? You can keep the flail. Although it's not a magical weapon. What he needs is a magical weapon. Anything that has an enchantment bonus +1. That's good enough for him. Might even give him the katana. Not sure he has the skills for it though. No. Hand axe +1. The Ice Reaver is nice, but this is more worth to me as gold than it is as anything else. What we just want a special thing for him to use against certain type of enemies. Yeah, this isn't particularly good either. Yeah, it's a blunt weapon, but it's a non-magical blunt weapon really. Right. I think one-armed McGork is pretty much the best shop we can use. I'll only do item management, inventory management at this point anymore.
No.
A lot of new stock. Okay.
Farewell.
I was doing a spot of adventuring down by Polter in those days. Don't remember why, but for some reason some fellas and I were taking a cart full of empty coffins down to Walloon. Anyway, we got wind of an ambush, bandits riding down on us, so we hid in the coffins. Problem was, I couldn't fit, so I had to get one of my fellas to cut my arm. Okay, it's another story about how he lost his arm. Unfavorable. Doesn't matter, how much do you offer for a katana +1? Still the same? Yep, 526. Pretty much the best we can hope for. He might have no gear, but since I never really bothered to check what exactly he has, this means nothing to me. We want to buy something, a belt might not be a bad idea. Everything else we sort of have. Naturally, if we can upgrade something better, all the better. Full plate +1 is probably pretty much the best we can hope for in this site. I mean, we're going to another city or a village, very likely. Also, what is... I wonder what type of a dragon it is. So what type of a breath weapon it will use, for example. Reflex saving throws would allow us to have that damage. This guy sells heal potions, but it's 1500. I'd like to have one. Maybe a couple of potions of speed too. Bark skin potions, that sort of stuff. Need to buy a potion of lure. We have multiple items I need to identify. It's cheaper than buying the identification. Yeah, it's 85 per item, so it's slightly cheaper. Actually, I'll buy a couple extra ones. Once we get out of here, there's no guarantee that we have the luxury of coming back to towns to identify things. Dancing Blades. Dodge, Dexterity +2. Prayer Amulet. 2 uses per day. We could get saving throw bonuses. I don't think so. It's not a bad item by any means. It's just the duration is fairly limited. Greater Ring of Protection. +2 deflection, +1 save. Yeah, that's a nice one. So I would have to switch in the amulet, do a prayer, then switch it out. So it's sort of a really a preparation for a serious fight. So we could pray before that. But I feel like it's very unlikely that I would ever bother with such a thing. So the money we can get from it is like likely vastly more valuable to me. Right, that's it. We have a lesser ring of protection. And we have a ring of protection. Yeah, actually this is fine. We'll just replace this with the greater one. And I don't know what I want to do with the excess rings though. The thing is, do I want to give it to Edgar, really? I mean, if we're going to do that, we need to buy him a full plate mail. Sell all the extra crap away, and get a new weapon, get a new everything to get him into even something called a remotely useful fighting shape. Alright, as heavy as an armor as we can get. He doesn't really have a strength for it either. So I think it's better to waste and spend the money on myself. Which sort of... we have a problem with that. We have to craft the specialty item now. Actually, I'm not so sure. It might be the best to report our findings to the Lord now, because then we know what the next step is. If it sends us to the village where the dwarven smith was, for example, might be able to do something special there with the smithing, crafting options. The shop options might also be better, so it basically means it might not be a great idea to sell everything now. At the same time, so what if it is? What if it is better? There's at least a decent probability that it's actually not.
Well met.
Want to see the prices. Worst prices. Right.
Hail and well met.
I should talk to companions too. Like, I'll leave all that for another time. I'll sell my crap to one-armed mugger, if I can ever get there. I might hold on to a few mimetic items. I need about 4 or 5,000 gold to do the crafting. So that's probably just getting rid of the excess armor. And it's pretty bad armor too, so there's no point even just distributing. Just get rid of it. Waste ton. No one uses it.
I agree. Yes.
10,000. Well, 1,500.
Yes. I greet you. Ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha.
Right, we can milk extra money, but what would be the point? Ice River has
No.
great cold resist, so I still think I want to hold on to this one.
Yes. No.
Glittering necklace. Now, Lesser Ring of Protection could have its uses. Can't use the spellbook.
Yes.
And the katana, well, I'll hold on to the katana until I actually have a replacement sword in hand. Right, looking good, most of it is at least. $22,500. Right. Now, can we get an actual weapon? It might not immediately. We might not get it immediately. It might take a few hours. Game seems to like to do that. We will see. Either way, I'll end it there. No. We have to test a few things. There's what the effect does the added ingredient have for the created weapon? That's a big thing. I think I have cold stone, fairy dust, bodax teeth, that sort of stuff.
Well
So
met.
it'll have some sort of a difference. Can be reforged into a weapon. You have few bits and pieces, shard of broken blade, shattered sword, spearhead, and that's it. So 3, that's good enough for me. With this many pieces I can make pretty much anything you like. In truth, I can't use more than 2 for daggers and hand axes and such. Of course, if you don't have any of the special ingredients, I can't make anything. A bowed axe tooth. This will grant virtues on your weapon for combating or even summoning the undead. Okay, so it's an anti-undead weapon, which we don't really have any use for at the moment. Fairy dust will grant typical properties of the Fey folk: sleep, confusion, ability resistant. They'll work well on living creatures. Dragons would be immune. Also, dragons don't give a shit about the anti-undead properties. Naphtha blend. Explosive properties in this can be controlled or even magnified, granting fire-based virtues. Naphtha is probably like this one. It'll add damage against pretty much everything. Would you like me to use steel or adamantium? Adamantium. And now choose what weapon you would like. Needs predominantly metal, so it is no good asking for crossbows. Sword. It is that is a wrong option. A longsword. 3. We'll try all of these. Let's see what they produce. So Bodax tooth first. If you're not good at craft, you can help, but if you're not good, it will have detrimental effects. You do it yourself. Because if it provides protection from attribute drain, this would still be a good weapon for us.
Come to your death!
At the same time, I haven't checked can we buy protection gear to protect us from anti-attribute drain or level drain. So we might be able to just purchase that. But I want to see the 3 different weapons. Also, why is this so long? Just give me the goddamn weapon. It's a +3 weapon, 2d4 damage, cold damage versus undead, which is weird because they're usually very resistant to cold damage. On hit, ability drain, strength, negative energy burst to use for it's not good. Strength drain on the other hand is, but DC 18 is that great. I don't like this. It's just a piece of crap. The strength drain is potentially useful, but it's only useful if you have an extended fight against a strength user. Yeah, that's rare. That is very rare. And even then, I don't know what type of a saving throw it's gonna use. So if it's fortitude, it's borderline worthless. Might be useless against the dragon, but it would be useful against pretty much everything else. I feel this would be better for if you have a sneak attack class of any kind, because any kind of daze or that sort of effect would allow you to perform sneak attack for free, even in normal combat. But for a straight up fighter, I'm not sure it's that important. It is they attack will, so they would disrupt enemy fighters fairly effectively too. I mean, I'm level 11 and my will saving throws are 4. Improved saving throws will plus 3 on hit confusion for 4 rounds. Sleep. Saving throws are nice. On hit confusion is only 10%, so it's borderline worthless. Because by the time it'll affect you, you've killed the target multiple times over.
Well met.
Naphtha blend. We'll stick with this one. I'm expecting just a little bit of extra fire damage. That'll be good enough. We'll go from doing more or less 10 points of damage per strike to closer to 20. It'll also double on critical hits the extra fire damage, so it'll add nicely to that. Also bypasses physical protections when attacking mages and the like, so should be good. Fire damage 3. Yeah, it's pretty much average. It's fine though. Plus 3 enchantment on hit stun. This is much better than confusion and fireballs to use per day. This is a fantastic sword. I just want to quickly check what the actual attribute changes are. Yeah, nice bonuses to attack bonus, but mostly we see it in the damage. Critical threat range isn't great, but it's acceptable. And we will do damage even though they have massive physical damage reductions. So yeah, this is good. Good enough that you could play through most campaigns in the official ones or player made with the weapon like this. That's fine. So you might be able to get better weapons down, but I think this is pretty much on the upper side, upper maximum you could achieve anyway. Maybe with a better ingredient, or if you help with the crafting with a high weapon crafting stat, you could get something better. But this is still good, very good. Right, do we need anything else? We do need other things, but we'll report the findings to the Lord. That's our primary concern at this point. Then we'll see what the game wants us to do then. I'm assuming something to do with the trader first. The Biko. Eric. No. What the fuck was the trader's name? My name is Biko. Who was the trader? Balletto. Right. Something beginning with B anyway. We need a item that protects our attributes at level trains. Also, more information about the dragon if at all possible. Mainly what type of a dragon it is. Wyvern Vapor. Vapor would probably indicate green or black. So poison or acid. We might be going to the 6 copper trading caster to buy information. Actually, yeah, I'll leave things here because I'm not sure where do we want to go now. If we buy information from the 6 coppers, it'll always take time, so it'd be better to buy it now and do other things while waiting for the timer to run out. Or rest, I guess. Alright, so we can always rest, so that doesn't really matter. I don't want to go inside, there might be a confrontation with Valletto or that other trader immediately when you go inside, so leave things here.